The training update tool and training removal tool allows you to complete large learning administrator tasks with a simplified process. First, the training update tool allows you, as an administrator, to update large batches of information for training, such as a completion status, scores, and completion dates. Click on Training Update Tool from the Training Tools page. Click on Training Update. Use the search filters and criteria to search for the appropriate training. It's important to remember that you can only update online courses, quick courses, tests, and video learning objects. If you want to see more information on the training, click the training title to view the details. Select the training that is associated with the update from the search results. Locate and select the file with the appropriate information. The file that you upload must be in comma-delimited format, commonly referred to as a .csv file. The file should have 4 columns of information. Column 1 includes user IDs, usernames, or email addresses. Column 2 includes the training score, 0 to 100. If a score is not fed in for the user, the score field is not affected. Column 3 includes completion indication. Y equals complete and N equals status unchanged. Column 4 includes the action date, which needs to be in month, day, year format. If a date is not provided, the current date is used. The action date displays in the history if scores are being updated. And if a course status changes to complete, then the action date will be used as the completion date. If the file contains errors after it's been uploaded, click the View Errors link to view the error details. You'll want to review the information. Once you're confident that the training updates look correct, click Submit. Once the request is processed, the user's transcripts will be updated, and the transcript status edited email may trigger if activated. A few things to remember. Multiple files can be uploaded at once. The maximum number of records that can be included in a file is 2,000, but 1,000 or less is recommended. And action date equals completion date in reporting. The second training tool is the training removal tool. This tool allows you as an administrator to remove learning objects from multiple users' transcripts at one time. To start a new removal, click Create New Training Removal Job. There are 2 options for removing training from users' transcripts. Each process starts with naming the job you are about to configure, and click Next. There are 5 steps to creating a training removal job. Choose the learning object, choose the users or OUs that's having the training removed, select the statuses the learning object can be in on a user's transcript in order for the learning object to be removed, specify the reason for removing the training, and then confirm and save the training removal job for processing. Search for the learning object you want to remove. If needed, you can also include inactive training in the removal process. Click the Add icon. If an event is selected, there's an option to remove all sessions of the selected events. If you want to select specific sessions, you'll want to add those to the job individually. Additional learning objects can be added as well. Once the learning objects are added, click Next to proceed to the user's step. Next, select the users that need to have the learning objects removed from their transcripts. From the Select Criteria drop-down list, select each OU or user you wish to remove training from. All users selected in the Users step will have the selected learning objects removed from their transcript. Click Next to proceed to the Status step. All statuses that are applicable to the learning object will display, and you can select which statuses the learning object can be in on a user's transcript in order to be removed. If there aren't any applicable statuses for the user criteria selected on the User's step, then the training removal is not available for the selected criteria. In this case, you'll need to return to the User's step to modify the user criteria for the training removal job. After selecting the statuses, click Next to proceed to the Reason step. Next, define the reason for removing the training. The reasons available in the dropdown are configured by the administrator on the Removals tab in Training Reasons Preferences. For information on Training Reasons Preferences, please review the Training Reasons Preferences Removals online help article. The next step is to enter a comment in the comments box. Comments may be required, depending on how the administrator configured the reason. After selecting the reason and entering comments, click Next to proceed to the last step. On the Confirm step, review the configurations and submit the training removal job for processing. The Review Details section displays the selections made on the training, users, status, and reason steps. But these selections cannot be changed from this page. To modify any selections, click the Back button to return to previous steps. Your selections cannot be modified once the removal job is submitted. The Confirm Training Removal and Submit section displays all the individual users included in the criteria selected during the user's step. You can deselect any users to exclude them from the training removal job. After reviewing, click Submit to process your training removal job. A pop-up appears asking for confirmation of the submitted training removal. The training removal job will be added to the Training Removal Tool page. Once it is processed, the learning object will be updated on the user's transcripts to a status of processed. Also, it will be moved to the Removed tab on User's Transcripts. Additionally, any emails associated with the learning object in the user's transcripts will no longer trigger due to the training removal.